How's it going, guys? It's Mr. Lone Wolf, and today I've got the location and the upgrade locations of the Western Star Twin Steer. And for this mission, it's a mission, and you're going to have to repair it and refuel it. So don't do what I did and take a maintenance trailer, otherwise you won't quite have enough, and you have to recover to Smithville and go all the way back again. The setup you want to bring is like a van body and a fuel tanker. You want to put really the van body on the truck, because if you do something like that, overcorrect, yeah, the fuel trailer's got a hell of a lot more weight. If you look here, when I select the fuel trailer, you can see the whole suspension bounce around, but when I look at the van add-on thing, it like doesn't even move. So I would definitely say put that on the truck and tow a fuel trailer. So there I am at the entrance to Island Lake. It's in Island Lake. Obviously it's the opposite end really, that's Smithville Dam. The best way you want to come is down here, go over the dam, past this little road, past the quarry. This bit's a bit swampy, it might be a bit slow, but you should be fine. I got here in the Fleet Star. I didn't want to do it in like an OP truck just in case. When you actually get to Island Lake, it's the first turning on the right, and when I say first on the right, I mean there. Like, if you drive forward a metre, you've gone too far. The first thing you really want to do on this map is reverse. Don't do what I did. I went to the next thing thinking that's the first on the right, and luckily I didn't get that far. So you can see the truck. I'll show you in a sec. You're gonna go, yeah, that road. I went there, and then when I got there I thought, what the hell, there's another right turning. So anyway, from here, it's basically up here in the corner. It's pretty damn easy to find, so it's not far to go. This road though is pretty boggy and bumpy and so on. That watchtower as well, that's there on the way, and the square to unlock it is like across the road. And then yeah, you go a little further on and it's there. Like, you can't miss it, you can see it from back here. It's definitely not small. So we'll get going. I just left this last little bit as the last reminder. Don't start driving forward when you get here. So yeah, there's the watchtower. Like I say, it's worth grabbing on the way. But yeah, this is why I think you should put the fuel trailer, well, have the fuel trailer as a trailer, because the road is pretty uneven and bouncy, and if you roll it here, you're basically going to have to recover to Smithville, so it's going to piss you off. So anyway, yeah, you go a bit further up, and like I say, she sat there. It's not going to be in this condition with bigger tyres and chain tyres and snorkels and so on, but it's yeah, it's there. As you can see, this terrain we're on as well, it's pretty singy. You can see my back tyres just sinking as soon as I sit still. So it has it's only got rear wheel drive, this, but this terrain it's on really doesn't help the situation. Look, you can see my truck just sinking as soon as I stop. But anyway, once you get here, like I say, repair it, refuel it, do what you got to do, and as soon as you've done that, it's yours basically. You can drive it away. See, it's yeah, the mud here and that, it looks like a normal road, but you sink a lot. So I'll do the gameplay and review tomorrow, but yeah, that's it now. You can try and drive out of here if you want, but to be honest, you're probably best off just recovering to the garage. And that's what she's like. Well, that's what she's like when it's fully upgraded. So I'll show you where the upgrades are now. And the first one you want to go to is Mountain River, because there's one in Pedro Bay, so you may as well grab this one on the way. So yeah, that's the entrance from Northport. Go along this main road. There's the petrol station. I've done this upgrade before. Chances are, if you haven't got that pipe line, you won't have rebuilt it, so it's probably best going this way. Cross this river, it's not hard. There's trees to winch to, but it's not that bad. And then under that little like pipeline bridge, and it's actually in the water. And this is the high range gearbox, by the way. I'll just show you a quick. There's the little pipeline thing, and yeah, it's just sat there in the river. The next one is on Pedro Bay, and it's at the top of this mountain. You'll definitely know where it is. It's not far from the start really. So you come down here, go past that icy lake, take your first left, and then take your first right, and then you're going to take another right. And when you get here, like, you could easily, if you're not paying too much attention, just carry on that road. So just make sure you actually turn off on this, and yeah, follow the spiral road up. It's pretty narrow though, apart from like here. And once you get there, it's on your left. This is the big engine, by the way. It's definitely got a meaty engine. Yeah, on the way up though, like I say, it's very narrow in places, so just in case you try, like, you get the twin steer and then think, oh, I'll use that to go and get the upgrades, you ain't getting it up here. Or you might, but you know what I mean. You're going to make a hard job harder. Like here, it's leaning pretty bad and stuff. But yeah, get a scout vehicle or something pretty narrow and you'll be fine. I got the ANK up there. I didn't get it down again though. Once you get to the top, it's just there on your left. And then we've got this one in White Valley. And it's basically just above that sawmill. It's kind of at the edge of the map. You don't really need to drive this road unless you go there eventually for this. I actually had to close this clip and everything and go and turn the game back on and get the footage, because I kind of had a bit of a fight with a tree when I got here. And I obviously fought too long and I lost this bit. But yeah, keep following the road. Like, you can see it run parallel with a sort of pipeline across the map. There's a trailer there just before you get to it, and there's like this little bold patch in the trees. This was all I had left first. I'd finally got sick of it. I've mounted it. Now I'm trying to winch it into the floor, make it my conifer bitch. But yeah, I just went back and got that bit and this bit. So like I say, it's because they're cars and that, you can't miss it. And then this last one, I think this has been in every clip. This is the off-road gearbox. It's on that beach again on Drummond Island near the watchtower. And if it's your first time on this map, there's no really quick way to get it. There is just down here the entrance from Island Lake, so if you're already on Island Lake to get the twin steer, you could go across Island Lake and come that way. Otherwise you're going to have to go like across Smithville and then into here and round the long way. So yeah, that's the off-road gearbox. Personally, I prefer the high range. If you've seen the Top Gear truck darts, it moves pretty quick, the high range. So anyway, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow with a review and gameplay. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon.